Howdy YouTube, my name's Ethonra, and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. So, I apologize for how boring and tedious that video was, for those of you who actually watched the entire thing, but congratulations for those of you who did, you are quite the trooper. But I kinda did it on purpose, not the slow, tedious, but working method, because if I just try to power my way through that, I was going to die, so that I had to do, but I meant uploading it even though it was over 15 minutes long because my very first video that I recorded without audio, like literally the first one I recorded, was perfect. Like all my attacks looked great. My defense boost was activating every single time. I didn't take any fatal damage, and like the one or two times that I did, second chance activated. So it was just a really good video, but of course it was over 15 minutes long, so I couldn't upload it, and eventually I deleted it. But everybody's favorite mistress of mystery didn't tell me how to get around that until much later. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to fight everybody's favorite captain. Well, no, that would be Captain Hook, I believe. He's my favorite anyway. No, we're here to fight everybody's favorite Heartless Captain, the close-handed Captain, which doesn't make too much sense to me because I don't know what close-handed means. I would assume it's something like tight-fisted, but that doesn't seem right because they could have just called him that. I don't know. I would have just called him Captain Cannon. I think that's pretty catchy. See, look at him. Yeah, Captain Cannon. How hard is that? He almost looks like a vampire, interestingly enough. But yeah, the reason why he's level 2 is because I recorded this video a little earlier, and typical Ethonra fashion, I didn't turn off my notifications, and sure enough, one of the Discord notifications went off, so I had to botch that recording for this one. But I did change some things up, so that's pretty good, I guess. Funny story about this guy. So yesterday, I believe, when the reset had came around, on Twitter, there was a picture of him. Either in the picture or the tweet, whatever it was, they showed this guy. And when they showed it like, how can I explain it? Like in the shop banners, they show like a thumbnail, whatever you want to call that. They showed him of that. They showed that of him. Anyway. When they showed that, I had assumed that they messed up because when I went to Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, the game, I didn't see it. So I said, oh, okay, it must be in error, like they did that one time where we were talking about us getting Japanese stuff. They've done that before, where they gave us something like, hey, you guys are finally going to get magic brooms daily, just like Sid Medals. And we're like, oh, no way. And sure enough, we were right, no way. It was just a typo. Eternia can vouch for that. She saw it too. But, so when I saw that with him, I thought it was the same thing. But either the post didn't show it, or I didn't read it, or whatever. Because all I remember seeing was what I just told you, the picture of him in a banner-esque form. That's all I remember seeing. And nobody told me about it, of course. But later that day, the only way I found out about it was in my party. A boss raid, SOS, came out, and so when I went to go help out, he was already at level 4, and that confused me enough that after I had beaten him, I didn't get anything, so that threw me through a loop. But I didn't have any time to figure it out because, again, by the time I got there, there was only 2 minutes left for the guy, so I had no time to figure it out. And, of course, he resets, like, every day, too. But the thing you guys need to know, if you somehow don't know it already, or if you're as bad as I am, is, A, he shows up, I believe, about twice a day. You need to check what time he shows up. It'll tell you in the update data, because it's different for everybody. Like, on mine, it says it's, like, 12 o'clock, but it's actually 2 hours behind that for me. So you need to check that. But he shows about twice a day. He resets every time. But I believe after that should be enough time to get to level 5. I hope so. But I believe after you, oh man, I believe after you have gotten to level 5, you actually get stuff. That, I don't think that's what I was going to say, but I forgot what I was saying mid-sentence. I told you guys my memory's bad. Skoll has been trying to help me practice with my memory. You guys know that like ball in the cup game, not the actual ball in the cup like Family Guy does it. Don't do that. I'm talking about ball in the cup where they put something like, well, I might as well just say it, a ball under a cup with 2 other identical cups and they shuffle it around, or a seashell or anything like that. Basically, Skoll has been helping me do that, but of course is not working. We've been betting with Lux, and Skoll officially has more Lux than I do because he beats me every time. So we're probably not going to do any more memory training, not with him anyway. But yeah, I'm just going to beat this thing one more time, trying to get to level 5. I'm going to make it, thank goodness, because, you know, I don't have 2 minutes left. But be that as it may. Close-handed Captain. Close-handed Captain. I think Captain Cannon would have been funner. And I don't know why, but calling him Captain Cannon makes me think of Captain Planet. Does anyone else remember that show? I actually kind of like that show. I mean, there was nothing too hippie about it, I don't think. I don't know, man. Maybe something was wrong with me when I was a child, because even with the show Captain Planet, some of my favorite episodes was when, I don't think he was also called Captain, but for the sake of conversation, when Captain Pollution would show up. Don't ask me why, I don't know, but for some reason those were my favorite episodes when he showed up. I don't know why. I guess because of how he was like the evil version of Captain Planet, but I always enjoyed when he showed up. But do any of you remember Captain Planet? Did you grow up watching Captain Planet? I didn't grow up watching it per se. I caught it whenever it was on. I didn't watch it as religiously as I did, say, Fox Kids, the Fox Box. Anyone else remember those? Oh man, Saturday morning cartoons at their finest. I think my favorite was, oh man, I don't remember their names. I can't remember the kid's name, but he was kind of like the de facto leader, I believe, because he had the Earth Ring, and he was the one that was like, "Let our powers combine." That one. I liked him. I liked the way he talked. The way he talked made me laugh. Speaking of close-handed Captain, I also think a better name than Captain Cannon is what I called myself when I was younger, when I went trick-or-treating. The very earliest memory I remember of me trick-or-treating was when I was a pirate, and I remember calling myself Captain Saltbeard, the Unsinkable. Yeah, that's what it was. I thought I was being clever when I was younger because sea salt water, Saltbeard, so I don't know. I still like it. But yeah, Captain Saltbeard, the Unsinkable. Far better than Close-Handed Captain, right? Alright, that's the end of him. So I'm just gonna bash his face in with a giant key 2 more times to get some rewards. Actual rewards, I mean. But thank you guys for tuning in. I'm glad I can actually make my videos longer than 15 minutes now, thanks to that other video I had made. Sorry for rambling just a little bit, but I'm thinking I'm staying on topic a little more. But thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you around.